Good morning. It is 4 o'clock in the morning. I had another sleepless night. Woken up about, 1:30. My phone blowing up with work issues, I guess. I don't know. So yeah. And I was unable to go back to sleep. So I've been up since 1, roughly. Now for the commute. Going in to the same seat that I was let go for to get rehired to sit in the same seat. Irony. Sorry for the noise. It's kind of cold, so I got the heat on. Still super dark. But the only positive right here we have is the fact that it's so early in the morning that there's not a lot of traffic, which is, as everybody knows, that does the grind, that has to go to the office or anywhere, go to any place. Traffic is a nightmare. I am tired though. Not really sure what this week's gonna bring. The uneasiness. I feel like I'm doing a good job, but what's going on up here? Uh-oh, somebody was pulled over. Just uneasiness is it's just not fun. I don't like not knowing the future. Granted, I'm not a time traveler, but it is sometimes nice to kind of have a grasp of where you stand and stuff like that. And I really feel on the outside, I don't feel like I belong. I mean, luckily I still get to work with, the same team as before, the same dev team and all that, but it's still one of those things where I'm kind of working for them, not with them. But I mean, they're cool. I don't know. It's just I feel uneasy every single day. And then I'm just going into the office to get on Zoom meetings, so how logical is that? I don't know. I really don't know. But gotta pay the bills, no matter what. It's funny though, transitioning to this as my career. I used to be, well, I still am. I'm not gonna say I used to be. I still very much am a night person. I really despised mornings, years ago. I could stay up till 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning and then sleep till about 11 and I'm good. Now, it's kind of stay up until 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. And get up at 6, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. I don't know. I know that's not healthy, but too much on the brain. I mean, this Sunday to Monday transition is always kind of rough for me because I'm always doing things on the weekend and trying to get things accomplished, so I'm staying up really, really late, and it's just really hard to get in a normal sleep schedule, especially with that little thing in the back of your head saying it might happen again soon. You never know. The economy's crap. I want to move. I mean, you go to the grocery store and you're with a little bit of nothing, you're spending easily $100. There used to be just a Whole Foods thing, but now it's everywhere. Everywhere you go, it is just sucking your bank dry. Where does it all end, Interest rates are really high, so it's not logical to move. Job market's garbage. It's not logical to do anything drastic with that. So I don't know. I haven't won the lottery yet. Probably never will. So the daily grind is a thing. I just wish I had some stability, some reassurance. That's what I would like. At least with, I knew that was an unmarked car. At least with, restaurants and stuff like that, you pretty much, unless you were just horrible, you had a job. But I mean, corporate tech is a different beast. Super mega different beast. What the heck is this idiot doing? Some guy just almost plowed into me with an unmarked cop car right in front. Jeez. The struggles of the commute. But like I said, no traffic, which is lovely. I will say this, after, kind of over the past few days, just been talking this out on video. Nobody's watching, which is fine. I mean, if I can reach somebody to help out, or if they're in the same boat, that's great, Or if you want to make fun of me, that's fine too. I don't, whatever. It is what it is. But it's been nice to just kind of talk it out. It's not like I'm talking to myself, which is okay. If I'm talking to myself, I might be a little crazy. But, talking to a camera, and that could potentially be talking to the 1 or 2 viewers that view this. that's different. Therapeutic, we'll say. So with that being said, I would say it's been kind of a pressure relief to just kind of get it off my chest a little bit of the way I feel, because I'm just always, I'm always worried about money. It sucks. I lay in bed at night thinking everything that we do is all based on money. Everything we do. Like, everything in life right now is money based. The more you got, the better you got it. But everything costs money. Everything. Healthcare is a joke. I mean, everything's just ridiculously high. Everything. I can't even think of one thing out there that is like, you know what, that's actually reasonably priced. Vehicles, housing. I mean, it'd be one thing if all of this was priced the way it was and the job market was good and everybody's getting paid really well, but that's not the case. And now AI is coming and taking over. I don't know. I wonder what the percentage of jobs that it'll take. I mean, obviously there's some stuff that it can do that can relieve some of the pressure, but AI is a good thing and it's a bad thing all in at once. You wanted to analyze a document? Great. It does it very well. Help you with some coding? Great. It's not there yet. You want to generate some images? Depending on what they are? Great. Video? Not so much. The automation kind of stuff, was it the N8N? I think that's what it is. I was looking into it the other day. That seems pretty cool, like the back end stuff, which it's already kind of there in other applications, not necessarily AI applications. It's just AI is highly involved with it, because the clipping and the stuff like that. Because I've looked into all kinds of ways to make money, drop shipping, TikTok, which I've explained how a failed job that was. I'll never go back to that. Never. TikTok, no. Not for me. I think it's for like really young kids and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't understand the really quick clip stuff and whatnot. I'd rather watch an entire video or something of that sort, or even like a story. I do actually. Sometimes I fall asleep to the Reddit stories that are being read on either YouTube or Instagram. YouTube is the best platform because Instagram or even TikTok, I've seen, they all have them and they're all pretty much the same, but YouTube actually does, most of the people do full on stories versus like TikTok, you have to go searching for the part 2 and part 3. It's pain. Same thing with Instagram, but I would say TikTok is better when it comes to looking for videos, especially on somebody's channel, because like the recently viewed, you can just tap on it and it'll go directly to it. Instagram, I don't think does that, or at least I haven't found that. But whatever. I got off on a super mega tangent. Still driving. Now I'm behind some slow people, so that's lovely. I'm gonna gun it. But almost there. Almost to lovely work. I'm a little bit early, but whatever. I'd rather be early than late, you know? Which hard work these days doesn't pay off. I'm gathering. It's unfortunate too. I don't understand it. How did we get to this point of just uncertainty? I mean, what? You're talking 60 years ago? People get a job and they work there for 30 years and they retire. Boom. Everybody did that. Everybody. Now, 1 to 2 years and you're out. I feel that it's not the people that are the workers, the employees. I think it's the employer. The culture that they have brought into all these businesses. And it's not just tech. It's not. It's everywhere. Nobody wants to stay around. You feel underpaid, underappreciated. And I'm not saying everybody's like that. I'm not saying everybody's underpaid and everybody's underappreciated. I'm saying a general consensus. You know, it's not a good feeling. It's like, what are we doing here? We're the United States. We should be, the land of the free, home of the brave, the American dream, yada, yada, yada. And I mean, like, this is not the American dream. The American dream is not to work your butt off and get laid off just because of budget cuts. That's not the American dream. The American dream is not to have to always look over your shoulder and seeing who's next, or am I next, or whatever. That's not the American dream. I mean, granted, not everybody's going to be able to get rich and and whatnot, but it would be nice to be everybody to be comfortable. So much wrong in this world, and this is just one tiny little tidbit of it. It's cutthroat. Corporate world is just even worse. Ask a simple question, and instead of just giving a yes or no, it's it's in the ticket. Well, why can't you just answer my question? Like, why? Why do you have to be that kind of snippy ass? Pardon my French. But it's like, I might be busy doing something, and a yes or no answer is all I need. I'm being vague, but I'm not. It's just, maybe I'm not cut out for it. I don't know. Restaurants, I knew I could do it blindfolded. chaos actually excited me, because it means it was busy and just fun. Chaos in this atmosphere. Well, I'm almost to the old fun job. I'm gonna sign out here momentarily and decompress before going to the same desk, the same chair, the same monitors. That I was cut for because of budget cuts. And again, I do have a job and all that stuff. I understand that. I mean, it makes no sense to me, but in the big picture, it makes sense. In the performance and all that kind of stuff, it doesn't make sense. That's my only thing. You know, I'm rambling now. Just the atmosphere is just, the tension and everything is, it's so thick. You can cut it. You can cut it with a knife. And that's what I'm walking into every day. I don't know. That's what makes it not fun. A few years ago, it was not like that. I enjoyed it. I didn't feel scared, uneasy. I slept pretty well. Now, that is all gone. Try to keep, a happy face on and try to, do the deal and but now it's just, I'm just trying to keep a paycheck. Because if that goes away, then that's bad news. And that's what scares me. Thanks for watching. Maybe I'll do the commute home. It's about 25 minutes, I'd say. And sorry for the long video, but I know I rambled a lot, but it actually made the commute not too bad this morning, and I'm exhausted because I have been up since 1. But I'm thinking I might do a return. I didn't know. Cool. A return home, like when I get done with work today. I might start doing that. Decompress from the day. But anyway, hope everyone has a wonderful day, night, wherever, whoever's watching, or that 1 or 2 people that are watching from whatever location. Thanks for checking me out. I'll see y'all soon.